I just thought you guys should see me with my identity, my new identity, with my covered up face, my face covering. Well, anyways, let me see if I can give you guys a few minutes to come in here. So I just thought I'd let you know that I actually, something happened today. Now, I don't see that anyone's showing up yet, but I'm currently at work on my lunch, and I wanted to kind of just let you guys know that I had something big happen. And now, if you look at my past video, I actually was talking about having. Now, I went at my company that's huge. Like, this is one of has about 900. So, anyways, I just wanted to let you know. I see one person trickled in. This is going to be a short live stream, but I just thought I'd pop in here real quick so you can kind of see or hear about what happened. It's very important for the people that don't like wearing face masks. Now, I ended up was needed to do to make it happen. Of voluntary face masks mandatory. So now, real quick, I'll just tell you, I sat down with the HR yesterday, and they told me that they couldn't do anything about it, but I would be safe to go down the proper channels to kind of tell people where I'm at and the information that I know about as far as your my branch over here. Well, it turns out that today, because I felt like I wanted to make sure that I cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Hey, what's up, Captain Rankin? Hey, this is a live stream I'm able to do on StreamYard, and let's see, cannot wear a mask. I did, and it's a lot of it's from John Thor and things. So I went to HR, told them that I'm tired of face masks. I don't want to do mandatory face masks anymore. And then I went on to them picking up. Okay, I probably don't. Okay, I'll just make a video later. Here, maybe I'm gonna move to another location because honestly, where I'm at, I'm sitting in my truck so I can kind of move around to areas that have better internet, because I'm in a spot where it's kind of not the best. So that's what I'll do. I'll move over. So Anyways, let's see if this is any better. My truck's getting pissed off at me. I don't know if you can hear me, Captain Rankin. So I'm still shitty service. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Yeah, just if it's still breaking up, let me know. But I'll just kind of go on to tell you what I was going to say. So basically, I met with I didn't meet with an attorney. I called a friend of mine who is an attorney, and I just so happened to meet him through business networking, and this is before he became the attorney that he is, but he's more of a defense attorney. So oh, you hear me? Good. Hey, Woody, what's up, man? So I'm just kind of giving you guys an update of what happened today, because I had that meeting, that important meeting, and I actually have good news. So anyways, but just going back to the, let's see. Oh yeah. So I talked to that attorney, and he freaking said that I don't really have a legal case for, not have, the company mandating face masks, right? And I wanted to say, like, I don't think it's legal that they should mandate it. And he was saying, well, based on the little bit of information that he knows, I don't really have a legal precedence to pursue it unless I had some sort of medical condition associated with it, or they're doing something shady or something. But the thing about that, he said, just tread lightly. You may have the meeting with the guy, and he might be, open-minded or whatever. So, and I'm talking about the environmental health and safety manager at the company I'm at. And again, just so you know, I'm kind of discreet about the company I work for because they are, honestly, I'm kind of sworn to, secrets, technology and stuff like that. I can't share where I'm at or what companies I work for, or do subcontracting for. So, anyways, but the fact of the matter is that they definitely want me to, they mandate face masks, Captain Rankin. Well, they're violating OSHA by going under the oxygen level. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, just hear my story out, and then I'll interact with you guys. So basically, I tread lightly. I decided that I'm going to approach the environmental health and safety manager, not in a way that I'm going to threaten them with an OSHA lawsuit, but instead I'm going to actually tell them, like, okay, I watched a video of a Ohio state representative showing that there is proof that oxygen levels are depleted when you're wearing face masks. So if I can prove that to you, would you be open-minded to hear what I have to say? So that's basically what I said to him, and then I kind of gave him a little bit of a rant, and believe it or not, I actually was kind of nervous because this guy is kind of high on the food chain when it comes to the company I work for. But I decided that, regardless of, his level, I'm going to go ahead and just tell him how I feel. And so I ended up telling him the whole spiel, like, listen, I see the evidence that it's actually more of a risk to wear a face mask than it is a benefit. And then, after I was kind of done giving my spiel, my 2 cents, he's like, well, be at ease. Just know that I'm on the same page with you. I'm like, what? I'm like, can you elaborate on that a little bit? And he's like, well, here's the deal. I'm kind of the guy that, all the shit rolls downhill, and I have to implement what the higher ups are telling me to do, basically. But he's like, I agree with you that the face masks don't work, or worthless when it comes to, all this. Hold on, I'm gonna roll up the window. I don't want people to think I'm talking to myself. I'm in my car. But anyways, so yeah, so he says that I agree with you. I actually feel like face masks are pointless, and going back to when all this shit kind of hit the fan back in March. So our company basically reached out to all the environmental health and safety managers out there, and in all the branches of our company, and asked for their opinion and kind of what they would suggest, give their opinion on what the best approach to all this is, and then they had the higher level committee that they ended up making the final decision. So he told me that he weighed in, and I'm not going to give his name, but to be honest with you, I'll get into the kind of the end result here in a second, and then I'll tell you kind of the bombshell. But basically, and again, if you guys have any trouble hearing me, let me know. But I'm just going to keep my rant going here. So we were kind of going back and forth, and I felt kind of more free to talk to him on the level that that I talk to you guys on, like this is a pandemic, this is a freaking bullshit, all the stuff that's happening, and it's sinister agenda behind all this stuff. So anyways, so I ended up at the end of it, I'm like, I know that you don't really have, your hands are tied, but if anything, I feel like it's a win that you and I are on the same page when it comes to how we feel about face masks. And he said that the decisions that were made on the high level committee is that they were only basing it on like the CDC guidelines and kind of the mainstream perspective. And so I ended up I told him, like, since you're kind of the lower level on as far as on the totem pole when it comes to making decisions, who can I talk to? Because I feel like this is an important issue to me, and I think that there's new information that has come about that you could, revisit this committee and kind of show them that I want to show them the information that I've come across. And he's like, well, you can't really do anything on the level that I'm on, but you can do something on the level of my boss. And he's like, if you want, I can get you in touch with the global EHS manager, so environmental health and safety manager. I'm like, what? You can get me in touch with the corporate level EHS manager? And he's like, yeah, he's a pretty laid back guy. I'm like, really? You mean to tell me he'll be open minded to some of the crazy shit that I talk about? He's like, well, the bottom line is I can kind of start a correspondence with you or with him, and I could reach out to him if I want. So, anyways, the bottom line is I feel like it was a win to have the conversation with him, because he is on the same page as me, and the same page as all you guys as well. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of people were trying to discourage me from talking to them, and like, oh, well, you're not going to get anywhere if you go and talk to these guys. They can't do anything about it. They're not going to change their mind. And I'm like, well, maybe you're right, but I don't want to approach it like I'm just going to give up before I start, because that's the problem that a lot of people have. And I wanted to, the last thing, which is the real bombshell to me, is that the guy that I talked to, I'll just say his name's Ken, because I don't want to give his last name, but Ken said that being the fact that he was in agreement with me on a lot of stuff, that just don't worry, I'll get you in touch with this higher level guy. And I'm like, well, if you're open-minded to this stuff, maybe if you're up for it, you can watch the documentary that I made. He's like, yeah, send it over to me. because I told him I made a documentary about the face mask thing, and so here's the thing: this freaking guy, Ken, that oversees 900 employees, said that he's going to watch my documentary tonight, and I feel like if you guys haven't seen it yet, I think you should, and if you haven't shared it with your friends and your family and your social media, I think you should. Granted, a lot of the information is already out there, but I feel like the information I'm compiling into kind of a full, um, the whole big picture, I feel like everybody should kind of see from the start to the end, and then that way they can kind of see the bigger picture. So that is really kind of where I'm at right now, and I wanted to let you guys know. And I'm on a lunch right now, so I'm not going to keep this going for very long. But if you guys have any thoughts, if you want the link, just go back into my previous videos and look for the full documentary, and then talking about everything you need to know about face masks. It's the same thumbnail as this one. So I'm really wanting to push this issue hard because, these are the kind of little incremental steps where they're just going to keep taking away our rights. And do you know me as this, or do you know me as this? I mean, come on. You got to freaking... There's just so much stuff that they're taking away from us, man. Men and women out there. Anyways, so thanks, Woody. I appreciate it. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that video, please watch it. I actually I had a song in there that I wrote, and I thought it I don't know who people are. Oh, gotcha. So anyways, yeah, watch that documentary. I feel like it's one of the, and I'm not trying to take credit. I'm actually giving a lot of credit to the other guys that compiled a lot of this information, but it's a compilation of pretty much some of the most up to date stuff that's out there that I believe people should see, and I think that we need to share with as many people as we can. And I'm surprised the video hasn't been taken down yet. It's been over 24 hours. I want the video to freaking go viral, hopefully, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm kind of depending on everybody else. My channel is shadow banned for the most part. I get like 30, 40 views, and I'm up to like 50 views on this video, which is pretty good for 24 hours. And I hope to get like 50,000 in the next week, if at all possible. But again, I'm not going to monetize my videos, and I've already established that. I don't feel like I want to share any money with YouTube. They already have enough money. They take about 30% of advertising budget, and they give you 70%, which they make it sound like that's generous of them. Well, the reality is they don't support people like me or like you guys. All they do is freaking delete videos that go against the mainstream narrative, and I'm tired of that bullshit. And I want people to really wake up. It's time to wake up, everybody. It's time to wake up. So, anyways, I gotta freaking call my wife for my lunch to visit with my wife and son on FaceTime for a little bit. So, yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to share with me before I go, let me know. Again, I'm using StreamYard on my cell phone now, and I hope that it sounds pretty clear. And I'm really starting to like StreamYard because this option is awesome. I can do a live stream. I can still do kind of the benefits of having StreamYard, and I do it straight from my cell phone. It's pretty awesome. And if you guys ever want to start streaming your stuff, go to StreamYard.com. I feel like I'm a freaking sponsor, but it's true. I think that this is a freaking sweet option for that. But yeah, Captain Rankin and Dark Glasses Woody. There was a few other people that checked in a little bit ago, but honestly, this time of the day probably isn't very good. And again, I was short notice, and nobody, or maybe the video title didn't seem that interesting. But really, here's the deal. I just want to go from the beginning. I'm interested in making a change. I want to make I want to influence the authorities in my company to make the right decision. So the right decision is to really see where the science leads, and stop appealing to authority, because a lot of these authorities are wishy-washy and freaking hypocrites. CDC and World Health Organization, Anthony Fauci, all those guys freaking wishy-washy. They're not consistent. They lie to our faces, and then they freaking change their story later. Well, there you go. And I have it all documented in that, that compilation documentary that I made. So do me a favor and share it on your Facebook, guys, please. I know that. And again, I'm not doing this for money. I've made a damn cent from YouTube. I can monetize if I want, but to be honest with you, I've gotten to the point where YouTube is a crooked company, and I'm surprised that I'm even talking to you on this platform. Maybe I should do more stuff on BitChute, but I appreciate you guys, checking in with me on this channel. So again, for anybody watching the playback on the recording, I appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Subscribe to the video, and click on the bell icon, because I'm going to be sharing with everybody all the stuff that's happening with me about this venture of trying to change the minds and hearts of a very large company. And if I'm going to be talking to people and influencing people on that high a level, I think it deserves publicity. Anyways, all right, guys, I'll talk to you here down the road. Have a good day, Charlie. You too, Captain. Keep the faith, dude. That's awesome. Thanks, Captain and Woody. Appreciate you guys checking in. We'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.